What is going on, guys? I hope you guys can hear me. What is going on? Got a wobbly table right here. Uh Hope you guys can hear me. So I just watched the Mayans season 4 trailer. So I think we're live. So I wanted to do a Q&A. I wanted to basically, address what's going to happen once the season starts, give my thoughts on the actual trailer itself. What, 2 weeks away, and I just wanted, to talk to you guys and questions. If you have any questions directed towards me, and basically anything with the Mayans, just in general. But let me address this, how we're going to do this. So last year, I mean, we were gung ho running, we hit the floor running, right? I got the reviews, the spoiler reviews, quick ASAP. I At that time I had cable. So I had cable. What's going on, Electro? It's almost reckoning time. Exactly. We're gonna talk everything Mayans. I know everybody's excited. It seems so long ago since the last season. I think I'm gonna do a little refresher course. Maybe watch the finale last season again. But pretty much, it's all coming back to me after watching this trailer. We're gonna talk about the trailer right now. But I wanted to address basically a lot of things that are gonna happen. A little bit different than last year. I just got I got a lot of content out last year. It's a little bit different this year. So I'm going to address everything there. Thank you. Welcome everybody who's coming in. Will we find out who Jack's Teller? We're going to, I want you guys to have some questions for me, but we're going to get to that. I'll answer questions and stuff later. I want to address a lot of other stuff, but welcome aboard, welcome in. Be sure to hit the like button, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. There is a lot of content other than the Mayans and Sons of Anarchy. I'm going to put down in the link, me and Sandra, S.O.A Sandra. If you guys big, I know all you guys are big Sons of Anarchy fan. I'm going to put down the link right now. I'm pretty proud of this. There's a lot of facts in there. There's a lot of it was a lot of fun to do it. I think we might do more in the future if this video blows up a little bit more. But we did a Sons of Anarchy season 1 episode 1 commentary. So if you guys are going back and rewatching all the Sons of Anarchy uh you know video season, if you're watching all the episodes again, you could actually play our commentary while you're going back and watching the Sons of Anarchy uh, episode 1, because we did a commentary on episode 1, me and Sandra, and there's a lot of facts, that's behind the scenes facts, and just the overall the pilot episode. We give a lot of our thoughts of that first episode of Sons of Anarchy. So I'm gonna put down the link in the comment section, so if you guys want to check that out, you guys could hit that link and save it for later. So SOA episode 1 commentary track. Kind of I've done a commentary track for Demon Slayer if you watch anime, but this one I was really put some work into it. So yeah, check it out, guys. So commentary track link. So let me see if I can do it. So here's that, and then let me put the link down below. Boom. Okay. So welcome everybody in. Like I said, the commentary track for episode 1 is down in the comment section if you want to go watch that later on. But so last year, yeah, I mean, we were, this was the channel to get those reviews right on the money. I had cable last year. This year, I do not have cable. It's all streaming platforms. I do have Hulu, Disney Plus, I have HBO. I like to have all the streaming platforms. I'm just that big of a movie and television kind of guy. So that means, if you are watching, the Mayans, especially with this new season coming, you don't get the episode right away. Once the episode airs, I'm assuming, that's what I'm assuming. I don't know if they changed it up for this year, but you don't get it right away. You have to wait a day. So you have to wait till the next day to watch the episode. And that next day would be, I think, believe our podcast the next day. So you won't get a spoiler review because I'm only going to do spoiler reviews. No regular reviews, just spoiler review. It's going to be the same thing like last year. Spoiler review, my thoughts on every single detail of the episode. But you're not going to get it right away after the episode airs. You're going to have to wait till the next day. And it's not going to come out until I'm Pacific time. So it won't come out. My spoiler review won't come out till later on during the day because this is a passion of mine. I love doing reviews. I love doing breakdowns. I love doing all that stuff. I love different kind of media. So I don't get paid. I don't get paid for this, guys. I don't get paid for this. So I got a job. I have a son. I have things that come a little bit first. So but I will deliver the spoiler review episode once I watch the. I have to watch the episode, so I have to wait till the next day, and then it'll be delivered. But it won't be the airing that day of the airing of the episode, just because now I don't have cable. I have Hulu, unless there is an option where there's an upgrade on the Hulu and you're able to watch it that night, or you're able to purchase an episode. I'm fine with buying an episode if I could watch it that day. So that's the bummer of it all. That was the cool thing about cable, is you can actually watch the episode right there. But now I have to wait till the next day with Hulu. Welcome in, guys. Ford, Electro, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, so I mean, you'll still get my thoughts. You'll get my thoughts, my breakdowns, my you'll probably get a prediction video too of the next episode. We did a lot of predictions last year. Some of it really came true, some of it did not. So this is going to be exciting because it really feels like we're finally going to get down and dirty. And what we wanted was like club shit, more clubs stuff that we liked in Sons of Anarchy. If you watch that commentary track, I said there's such a difference between S.O.A and the Mayans, filming wise and just like presenting the club wise. But this, I feel like we really are going to get down and dirty, especially watching the trailer. So if you guys just been joining us, like I said, you won't get the episode right away on my spoiler reviews. It will be the next day after I watch the episode, and it will probably be the next day at night. Now, talking about the podcast, I know everybody absolutely loved the podcast. It was like our morning thing. It was kind of like our morning talk. This is going to change up because S.O.A Sandra, her schedule doesn't align with my schedule. I now work really early in the mornings. So the podcast is still up in the air. The biggest question is Taylor going to come back, and is she going to join us for a lot of these talks? At the moment, no. At the moment, she isn't going to be with us, or if we do it, the podcast with us, that could change later on. But at this moment, she has life, guys. She's got a lot of things she's doing over where she's at. We all know that she left her channel. She came on board over here to really speak her mind on the last season of Mayans. So hopefully, maybe we can get her on to maybe a review or a one of the podcasts if we do the podcast. But at the moment, Taylor will not be joining us until otherwise. But you got to respect her wishes. You got to respect her. So I told her, it's absolutely fine. We love you, Taylor. I always love hearing her thoughts. And so never say never, but at the moment, she won't be joining us. And then, like I said, the podcast is up in the air too. I'm trying to schedule something maybe to the weekends. Maybe me and Sandra can get together and talk weekends podcast. But I work the weekends too. So that's the whole gist of what's going to happen going forward. There's a lot of different timing and different ways I'm going to do this year than last year, but you will still get your spoiler review. If we don't do a cast, you will still get predictions. You'll still get my thoughts. I'll try to get S.O.A Sandra in here, and maybe in the long run, maybe we can get Taylor in here to maybe the finale or something like that. So that's the overall what's going on. So got rocking my and I found my S.O.A mechanic jacket. So I'm ready. I'm ready. I know this is Mayans, but I'm ready to. I need to get me a Mayan one. I need to get me a Mayan mechanic jacket. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting to read like what's up, Ford. I'm gonna be start reading a lot of the comments and stuff. But let me get my thoughts real quick on this trailer. So we did get we got a trailer. I guess you could say I don't want to call it a teaser trailer because the teaser trailer was when you saw the Suns fighting with the Mayans. You had this like Sin City kind of look to it, and that was cool. That was cool. And then we get the trailer, and the trailer it feels different, right? It feels a lot different than last year and last season because you don't have the Miguel Galindo storyline. I don't know. I didn't see Emily. I don't know if that was the girl who was screaming on her back, if that was Emily, but I didn't see too much Emily. I didn't see Taza. I don't think saw Gilly really. I didn't see Letty. I there was a couple characters missing in the trailer. I didn't see, and I saw characters that wait, who is that? With Coco kissing the one you saw, what was her name? Coming back to me, I think it was Nails. Nails. You saw Hank bleeding. I think there's some going to be some it looks like there's going to be some casualties, right? There's going to be some casualties right from the get go, and maybe everybody picking up the pieces. You see Easy throwing a cocktail, so you're going to see them fight back, and I'm pretty sure they have a passageway to get out of that compound. It kind of seemed that way. You see Easy punch Bishop. You see the uneasiness of the club itself. You see other members of the Sons of Anarchy of different the different clubs talking about, let them fight, let them just hash it out, or not hash it out, but let them destroy each other. And then you have you have the Mayans against the Mayans, but then this is all everybody is saying this is going to be Mayans versus Sons of Anarchy, and that's what we wanted, right? We wanted, well, that's what we. If you're going to leave an end like that last season, if you're going to leave a cliffhanger, if you're going to leave, you're going to have the whole Sons of Anarchy come in and this tension, this war that's brewing. You gotta do justice, right? You gotta present that. And I knew, well, we thought that there was only so many episodes that's where they have to take it to the next season, and this is the next season. It seems like we're still though getting the civil war with the Mayans against Mayans. Of course, we have. I don't know if the Suns are gonna come involved while that's still going on, or that's gonna be resolved, and then the Suns come involved. But and then we saw. I think I saw Nails kiss Easy Ezekiel. I thought I saw that. Let me know if you guys think that if I was right. If that was Nails kissing Ezekiel, which is more crazier, right? You're gonna get drama. You're gonna get you're gonna get a lot of stuff happening. It seems like happening in the it seems like definitely a more brutal tone, which I always hope for. And I got a little bit of that in last year, but this one feels so much different. It feels absolutely different. This one I actually feel like they said we might not get another season. Let's go all out, and it's an all-out war, right? So we saw some of the members like Coco. Oh no, we did see Gilly. We saw Coco Gilly on their knees. Looking like Walking Dead execution style. What else did we see in this episode? I mean, I said Hank bleeding. You saw Felipe, a little shot of him. I didn't see Adelita. I don't know who Coco was kissing and then backing away. And then you saw the compound, you saw the cocktails, you saw so much destruction going on. You saw Angel looking in the mirror, all stoic. You saw a lot of. I think Nails is going to have a big part in this. You saw Nails comforting Hank. It seemed that looked like the at the compound when they're getting raided right now. You saw the Sons of Anarchy, some of these different factions talk about letting them fight it out. Bishop. I think Taz is dead, man. I think Taz is dead because you don't or no, maybe they don't show him because everybody thinks he's dead and they don't want to reveal he's alive. You saw, I think Bishop, man. I think that was the one thing I took away from this trailer was Bishop seems to have seems like the club is just crumbling around him, and they don't necessarily. I don't think they find him. Maybe I don't think they're going to find him as a leader anymore. I think Ezekiel is actually stepping up here. I don't think he's going to be president though. I just don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, maybe it will at the end. I don't know because he gives him like that big ass punch, and it just feels like everything is just crumbling around Bishop, and Bishop is kind of like in a self-destruct kind of mode. It just that's the feeling I got just from the trailer. So, all right, we're gonna get to the comments. Let me know Q and A, guys. Q and A. Ask me questions. How do you guys feel about this trailer, and what did you notice in this trailer? And yeah, what are you guys hoping for here? So let's see. Sorry if I'm super blind. Remember, guys, I've gotten worse over the years, but for some reason, somehow I was able to get my license. Okay, no worries. We're in this ride together. Yes, we are, Electro. We're in this ride together. I promise you guys, you will get your Mayans season 4 thought my reviews out there. It might be, sooner, later. I mean, it might be. It's gonna be the next day after the premiere because I have Hulu. That's the only thing I liked about cable, man. Was like I got my Mayans right there and then I think I didn't really watch Sports Center. The cable kind of sucked. I wonder what will happen between Easy and Gabby's relationship. So I don't think I don't think that was Gabby, right? I think she's gone. I don't think she's gonna come. I don't know if she was signed, if the actress was is going into this to the season, but I think that's done. I think it I think it is done. I think the storyline of those two, it was done. And maybe you might see her at the end, towards the end of the season. But I think that's done. Or what will be the fallout of Isaac's death? Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention Marcus. Marcus was in this trailer too. My boy Marcus. Taz was there with a short haircut. Oh, did he get a haircut? Oh, okay, so confirmed he's alive. We can go back to Isaac right now, but Taz is alive, right? So if he has uh, a haircut. Isaac, I can't remember who was it. Oh, that's right, Isaac. I was like, who the hell is Isaac? Isaac. Is Isaac dead though? Yeah, he probably is dead, huh? Shooting throw. In the end, Isaac tells Tilly to go. I don't think he's dead though, honestly. So I don't know if Isaac's really truly dead. He got shot. Oh, didn't Coco did bring back what's her name too, huh? So I'm trying to remember all the finale stuff, but I don't think Isaac's really dead though. No worries. I wonder. Blah blah blah. Next to Bishop. Oh, so he was next to Bishop. So yeah. So I guess Taza's still alive. He was on the porch. Saw Easy knocking out Bishop was a holy shit moment. There's more to that. There has to be more to that. So I mean, there's tension there. There is, I think the one thing we did say last season, like, dude, Bishop is like Easy's taking, he's the mastermind of a lot of things that are going on. There was a lot of shit that happened that Easy was the one that was doing, and you think Bishop would be the one. Bishop losing his crew. One of the things was Coco was missing for the longest time. We didn't know, nobody really cared. And I'm like, dude, like everybody should care. Everybody in that club should care where he's at. And then uh just a lot of things that went under Bishop, to the whole Taza thing. Bishop seems to be self-destructing, and this might be the season where, and I think I said that I thought he was going to die last season. This season, if he doesn't die, I don't know, he might actually die. So I mean, how do you get a king out of power? You assassinate him, right? Or you plot against him. Let's see. Bishop is gonna die this season. Oh, I was just talking about that. Uh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I think maybe he might. I think this is the season that he goes. Let's see. When y'all came out on the porch, article says new girl for easy. New girl for easy, huh? Why? Dude, that's the problem. Like, yes, you got to have a little romance. You have a little, I mean, it's the club. Like they're all gonna, you know, they're all gonna sleep around and this and that. But I don't want a new girl. Like, can we establish somebody that was in this, these seasons already? We're already in season 4. Do we really need new characters jumping in if they're not maybe antagonists or anything like that? That's not going to be really moving the story. I don't want any at this point. I just want easy to, like, they're at war. I want more conflict in the club than in his love life. But we'll see. I thought it was nails. I thought I could have swore that looked like nails. Nailing easy. Uh, and they did strip Bishop. There's a scene with him missing the patch. Okay. I mean, not plotting against, I guess, to kill him, but getting that patch be gone. So, man, I love Bishop too. I think this actor did a phenomenal job last season. So, seeing the downfall of this character, which kind of sucked. We all know the back, the whole story of what was his son and everything. So you do get attached to this character. And Bishop is kind of like the Pesci of the Mayans MC, right? Except he's not as loud, and well, he kind of could be, but he's not Pesci. But he is one of my favorite, not my favorite, but he's one of my favorite characters that I've grown attached to over the seasons. Other than, I love Marcus. So seeing this happening, but you got to have this happen for, our main protagonist is Ezekiel. And for Ezekiel to r- keep ranking up, eventually you're gonna have to get rid of Bishop, right? So this is one way. He's been losing hold of his club for a while, with a lot of things that have been happening that he hasn't really been aware of, and him having his emotional breakdowns too. So just the war aspect of everything too that's happening now, and then also the whole the Sons of Anarchy deal that's going on. So here's the question, guys. We've already had Sons of Anarchy versus Mayans in the Sons of Anarchy, series, the show. This is the spinoff, Mayans. Do you think that we should go back to that? Do you think that truce that they had, of course, with Jax Teller, and then Marcus being cool with Sons and stuff, do you think that we should have this conflict again with Sons versus Mayans? Or do you think the Civil War is enough? Where does this go? That's what I want to know. So Sons of Anarchy, once they get involved, you know, uh, it kind of feels like, do we want another spin-off with the Sons of Anarchy? Do we want that? Well, of course we want that. It would be nice to get the Abel and Thomas and stuff. Can we get another series with the Sons of Anarchy crew if they're building this up so much, with another perspective? I don't know. It's very interesting because we already had the Mayans and Sons of Anarchy conflict. It got resolved in the show, and then we're bringing it back. So, but we're really gung ho on the Civil War aspect of the Mayans versus Mayans. So, is this a little bit too much? I don't know how many episodes the season has. If anybody knows that, put it down in the comment section. That's going to be the key of how many episodes does this season have. If it's an 8 episode kind of series, I don't think that's enough time. I think for this season, you got to do 10. 10 seems like the right number. Of course, hour-long episodes, but there was some episodes last season that felt like didn't even feel like it was that long. It felt really fluff. It felt like there was really nothing going on, and we weren't progressing. We weren't moving the story along as we should. The pacing issues were really bad. So let's see. That's the new girl. I'm so glad my homie Coco is back this season. I hope he makes it back to the Mayans. I gotta say one thing. Coco looked better. He looked good, right? I don't think he's a junkie no more. He looked better. If I recall, he did take Hope, right? At the end of the finale. So where's Hope in all this? Coco looks better. Coco and his with Gilly is back with the crew, so that's a little odd after kicking him out. A little odd, but it's good to see Coco back. Coco is one of the stronger pillars of this whole club, of this whole show. People love Coco. People were devastated, and I say devastated. They were not very thrilled and happy about the storyline that happened last year with him. So seeing him in the trailer, seeing him part of the club again, it's nice. And seeing him kind of how he looked great. He looked great. So I think the junkie aspect is the storyline is gone. But like I said, I'm not gonna say 100% that Isaac's dead, so he might pop up later on. Who knows? Facts. Bishop's a goner. I think Bishop is a goner. It did look like nails, right? It looked like nails. And remember, she's pregnant with Angel's baby. Hank's in love with her. That was the oddest thing to throw in, like towards the end of the season. Really, was Hank's love for nails, Angel banging nails, and now Ezekiel getting involved with nails. Maybe. If anybody know who's the girl crying on the ground, I don't think that was Emily. I don't think. But was that the new girl? Was that the new girl? The writer for the Deadline article also thought it was nails, but it's a new girl named Sophia. So okay, really? It looked like it. It looked just like nails. It'd be a little odd though. It'd be. I thought it was kind of weird. Like, okay, why would Nails want to bang Ezekiel when she's banging Angel? She's got Hank drooling all over her. Okay, so this new girl's name is Sophia. We'll see. I'm not gonna judge it until I actually, we start getting into the episodes, the season. But I'm not like what. I just don't really care about new characters, honestly. But you got to give it a shot. I just want them to focus on the storylines that I thought they were going to wrap some of it last season. I need it to happen this season. You got to remember, Adelita left, right? Went looking for her baby. Is Adelita in here? I didn't see Adelita. Never, I'm blind. I saw this trailer like 5 times, but I think I missed quite a bit. What's with Adelita? What's the Adelita and Angel? We'll see. Let's see. Poetic. Will Miguel be in this season? How do you think he'll be involved in the plot? They don't need Miguel. Do not bring Miguel in. Don't bring the Galindo storyline. And if I had it my way, don't even bring Emily. Just let those characters ride for the season. Let them ride the bench. There's other important stuff that we should be getting involved with than having these storylines come to play. Emily's sister, don't know. I don't want any of it. If they got the green light to do one more or another season after this one, that's going to be the question, guys. How well is this going to do? If it seems like it's been a while since we had you know what? I still don't think they're promoting it right. They're really last minute promoting. The only reason why this is really getting maybe a buzz on it because the fan base is amazing. The fan base wants more. The fan base does like Mayans. Do they? I don't think a lot of the fan base love Mayans, but they really want to see more of this, of what Kurt Sutter created. Not only, seeing the Sons of Anarchy, but I think people are generally getting involved with Mayans. It seems to be getting better. It definitely has so much intrigue going into the season. So if they do have a green light, which I'm pretty sure they don't, but still risk it. Risk just not having Miguel and Emily in the season, or at least Miguel. You don't need it. If you really want to bring them back, maybe a cliffhanger. But I think we're all really invested in the war aspect and the club aspect. And I want to see that be the focus. I thought they did a little bit better job with the club members, but this has to be it, man. This has to be the season where you really get these club members involved, where you really dive into the brothership or the camaraderie or just in general to survive as a group. So I think there's more focus that needs to happen with that aspect of it than the Miguel, the Galindo storyline. But I mean, you still got the cartel. That storyline really doesn't go away because there's always going to be. I think last season we got introduced to a new cart. I forgot his name, but that the new kind of cartel in town who was ruthless. Boy, John Denver, uh, or Juan Denver, I should say, Juan Denver. You know, so the cartel storyline is still going to be there, but that shouldn't be the. I shouldn't be the main focus, but who knows? But leave Miguel out, please. I do like the actor. I think he's done a good job with the material he's given, but I'm just tired of that, and I just want to focus on what she needs to be focused, especially if you want this series to succeed. If you need people to talk about this series, why do you think Game of Thrones was blew up so big? Why do you think Breaking Bad was so phenomenal? Because people talked and word of mouth. That shit actually does happen. It spreads and then it gets other people involved. How many times do you have somebody come up to you like, "Oh, you gotta watch," like I'm watching, "You gotta watch Modern Family. It's hilarious," or "You gotta watch The Office." Like these are hit shows, right? These are cult classics. These are classic shows. That's word of mouth. People are telling you to watch this. You got to watch Arcane. Just did an Arcane video. Love that series. Fantastic. You talk about great writing, you go watch that series. I don't care if it's animation. You go watch that series and it will show you writing. But yeah, so let's focus on the important stuff. I'll give Sophia a chance, but I'm not looking forward to it. Let's see. Yo, Dan. Thank you. I like to collaborate with you, Taylor and Sandra. The season talking about the season is cool with you guys. We'll see what's up, Jermaine. No promises. Like I said, Jermaine, it's this too. Like I in the beginning of the video, if you guys once again, if you guys are here, spoiler reviews won't happen the day of premiere or the day of the episode. I have Hulu, so I have to watch it the next day, and then I have work. So those spoiler reviews will happen later on the next day. Podcast wise, streaming wise, talking like we did last year. I'm trying to see how me and S.O.A Sandra's schedule lines up so we could still do like a podcast. Unfortunately, Taylor will not be joining us this season. That could change. We can maybe have her. She won't be for every episode. She might come on finale. But at the moment, she's not doing it. I respect her wishes. You got to understand. There's a reason why she just wanted to leave everything behind. She has a life, guys. So if she doesn't want to do it, she don't want to do it. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. But I'm still really good friends with Taylor, and I wish her all the best. And I'm assuming we're gonna text each other on our thoughts on this episode. I'll let you guys know what she thought. But if we do the cast, and if we don't do the cast, or we'll try to get cast here and there, I'll do prediction videos too. So spoiler reviews, prediction videos. So you'll get a lot of chunk of videos. I'm gonna be working my ass off for you guys on this new season. But yeah, it's not going to be the same form. It's not going to be the same thing like last year. I'm sorry, guys, but I do also. I'm raising a son. I have work. There's other priorities and responsibilities I have to do, but I will still get you the content because I love what I do and I love you guys. So I'm still providing here. Let's see. Got to have cleansing. It's 10. It's 10 episodes. Beautiful. That's what you need. That's what you need. 10 episodes. That's all I need. 10 episodes for nowadays, Netflix and stuff, 10 episodes is just right on the money. I think Moon Knight, I'm watching Moon Knight. So if you guys want to check out my streaming tonight, I'll be doing a midnight streaming for Moon Knight. So if you guys are watching that Marvel show, we're going to do that too. And that's, I think, 8 episodes. So they're getting shorter and shorter as we go on to the future with television, or streaming. With a 2-episode holy a 2-episode. Oh yeah, you guys ain't getting that spoiler review until later on that night. Because if it's a 2-episode premiere, I think they did that last year, didn't they? I believe they did that last year. So cool, good 2-episode premiere. I just still feel like FX and now merged with Disney. They're really just dumping this, right? They're really there is The marketing in this thing should be better. There's no Funko Pops, there's no merchandise, nothing. We talked about this last year, but there's still nothing. They really don't have any faith, in my opinion. But they still want to keep the rights, right? I would love for Kurt Sutter to come back. I would love for a spinoff. I would love First Nine. I would love all that, in the future. Because once Mayans is over, what happens? What happens after Mayans is over? That's the question you guys got to be asking too. Because this very will be the last season, depending on if, like I said, it gets absolutely popular. But if this is the last season, where do we go? Will they get more content? Is it that much of a property where they're willing to do that? I don't know. All right. How many episodes will Link to Potter be in season 4? Any confirmation that the actor is in season 4? I mean, the storyline is still there, Adelita and Potter, right? That's what I was saying earlier. Looking for the baby. 2? You think they're gonna you think they want to get that over with? Let's go 4. 4? No, let's go 3. 3 episodes. I'm gonna say 3 episodes. I think they're gonna wrap that up. They're gonna wrap that storyline, and I think a lot of people have been calling for Potter's head, and I think this is the time to do it. Kill him off. He's dead. Let's see. Right, I forgot she is pregnant. Yeah, Nails is pregnant. Yeah, you see the trailer. You see Hank with blood. I think that's while the compound is being wrecked. So, and she's comforting Hank. Hank is in love with her basically, but she's with Angel. The Angel and Nails thing is not gonna last. We all know that. You know that. I know that. The alien egg in the back knows that. Not gonna last. Her name is Andrea Cortez. She plays in On My Block. Adria Cortez for the new character. The new character, Sophia. Where's Adelita? Didn't see Adelita in this trailer. Did anybody see Adelita in this trailer? Remember, she rocking that bald look. Don't be saying shit about her bald look. Will Smith gonna come after and smack the hell out of you. I know. I went there. I went there. I'm sorry. Will Danny Trejo and Benito Martinez ever reprise their Sons of Anarchy roles? No. I don't think so. I think that is a long shot. No. I think so. Another question is, are we going to see kind of more cameos from the Sons of Anarchy aspect? How much involved is, Sons of Anarchy going to be in this one? Where's the crew? Where's Tig? Is Chibs going to come? I love Chibs, man. If I can get a spin-off of just we don't need the Abel and Thomas necessarily, but if I can get a Chibs series where he's president and I can see what's going on and see how he's working things, I would absolutely love that. Chibs is my favorite S.O.A member. Not Jax Teller, Chibs is. So if we can get a continuation of the Sons of Anarchy with Chibs being president, I mean, if I don't get Abel and Thomas, the whole thing I wanted on that's fine. Just give me Chibs. I would love to see a series with Chibs. And I think a lot of people would absolutely, if they said Sons of Anarchy sequel, Chibs, the crew, bring most of them back, I'm all for it. Oh yeah, right there. The new generation Lobo Senora. I'm terrible at Spanish, guys. I'm Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah, I don't know a lick of Spanish. Listen, I listened to my Josh Turner, my Luke Combs. I'm kind of a country guy, but then I listen to my hip hop. Tupac, favorite rapper of all time. Lupe, J. Cole, Kendrick. Yet I listen to my Hector Lavoe, my Selena. Yeah. So I mean I got flavors all over the place, but yeah, the new cartel, that's like I said, that's a storyline you just can't throw out. You have to include that. Especially with Marcus, right? What's going to happen with Marcus now? He's not a suit anymore, and I believe he can't. Can he be patched back in? Can he have? I mean, it's Marcus. It's Marcus. His ass could, dude. He could. I don't know. It's weird on the club rules sometimes. Looked like easy kissy nails. That's what I'm saying. It looked like easy kiss, but I guess it's a new character. So, but they look exactly alike. I thought the new character was the blonde chick. Tommy Flanagan said he won't return to Mayans. He might not return to Mayans, but I'm pretty damn sure he would sign a contract to return on a sequel to the Sons of Anarchy. How would you not? Especially if they offered him the lead role. I love Tommy, but he's one of the guys that I guess a lot of the studios, it's just honest. Studios see a guy like that and they said, "You can't carry a show. We need somebody else." But it's kind of funny because Mayans don't have, it's not like they have a name out there that's going to, let's say, first nine, they wanted to cast Brad Pitt as, as JT. They didn't use, it's crazy, right? There was rumors they wanted Brad Pitt as JT if they did a first nine. They do that because he's a name. The Hollywood star is kind of dead. I think the only star that's generating a lot of money and buzz would be, I guess, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise still does that. But with the Mayans, it's crazy because you don't have a star. But what you do have is you have a rabid fan base that loves any content they can get. So if you throw a preview and you have a shot of a SOA patch, people will come. So Tommy, I love Tommy, but I think the studios would say, like, I don't want to do a sequel you know, with Tommy because he's just not that big of a star. I don't think this is going to generate. Uh, well, I guess it's a double edged sword. They might do it just because it's the Sons of Anarchy name and brand, and people will go watch it because it's a sequel. Everybody goes watch the sequel, or everybody goes watch the reboot. Right? You slap Star Wars in it. I don't care who you are. I don't care if Solo Bond. You're still going to go watch it. You're still going to go watch some stuff. So it's a double-edged sword. They're really counting on the name of the show, which is crazy because it's all started. And I think the only name there, and he wasn't originally cast, was Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman, I think, was the biggest name, and then of course Katie Segal. But I don't think she was. She's done a lot of notable, of course, Married with Children and stuff. But I don't think she was the hugest name possible on there. But you did have names on there, and then with the Mayans, you don't. You could say that might be the struggle with the seasons too, is you don't really have a name in there. Um, I always thought that maybe they should have brought somebody in, not necessarily a name, but act like really above and beyond, right? Like you really get. I don't think. I think JD is not doing bad. I think he's fine. I think it's mostly. I think what hurts the Mayans is the writing. The writing is what hurts, but it's interesting. It's an interesting, crazy. I mean, we've seen it in so many shows. We've seen it in so many movies. It's insane how studio heads with that. Look at Morbius, man. Look at Morbius. All right, look at Morbius, but look at also Venom. I knew Venom was gonna make money, money, money because the character was popular and they got Tom Hardy. Morbius, nobody really likes Jared Leto. I think he's fine. And Morbius is a spin-off character that nobody cares of. Look at the two different box office. So it's interesting. It's interesting. The studio heads and what they do. It's crazy. All right. Sorry, I saw Toy Story 4 the other day. Maybe the SOA Mayan War scene is red herring. Maybe. 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 I don't know. I mean, if they have 10 episodes, you could do half Civil War, half Sons of Anarchy War. Maybe go on to the next season. We'll see. Uh, Ricky, Nail's sister Screws. That's the new character. Is Nail's sister Screws. That's that. Get it? I feel like that's a dad joke, right? You guys want to hear a dad joke? So I told my my manager this, and she absolutely did not get it. Uh, so I said, the calendar better be afraid. Its its days are numbered. Get it? It's a terrible joke, but that's the point of it. All right. I've been watching a lot of Modern Family, so it feels like my favorite character. And I'm a dad. I'm a dad. There's new S.O.A members. I've noticed. Did you recognize some of them? I didn't recognize some of them. I've been. I think there were a different charter too. I believe it's not the. It's not charming. It's a different charter. I didn't recognize them. I didn't. I don't know if anybody else recognized them. I'm pretty sure they like to bring back, you know, uh, the same cast that they use, like in just these like different charters and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were in other episodes and stuff. So I didn't recognize them. No, it's I didn't recognize them. There was plenty. Tigs, Chibs, actors were known. Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Like these actors are not. I'm saying they're not box office leading men. These are, if you think about it, Tommy. What did you see Tommy in? You saw Tommy in Sin City, not the lead. You saw him in Alien versus Predator, not the best pick for Tommy. Hardly in there. These guys are not leads. You got to think as a studio head and just think about money and buzz, and you're thinking like I think Tommy is. I think Tommy could absolutely lead a sequel to the Sons of Anarchy series. But am I casting them? Am I in this? Am I cast? No, I'm not. I'm not like a studio. I'm not. I'm not. It's like Vegas. You're gonna make this big bet. Are you really gonna bet that big on this guy? But like I said, double edged sword. They had. I think Tommy can be the lead because if it's not him, it's just the name itself. It's the brand itself, and Sons of Anarchy is a brand. It's what get it's Costco, baby. You're going into Costco to get those TPs. That's what it is. Um, no disrespect to them. It's just they're not leading men. The studio is not gonna bet on that. But I love both. I don't know why Tommy did Alien vs Predator, but then again, that's Sienna. Man, I love her. I saw her in Love and Basketball, and she was in that movie, and I was like, I wish that movie was better. Edward James Olmos is not a big name to you. No, he is. We know him. He had his days. He had, American Me. It's different. It's different. Like I said, the movie star superstar name is not cutting it anymore. That was back in the day. This is now. What are getting people in the movie theater? What are getting people? Well, I'll say this. There's some examples. I think Euphoria, Zendaya is such a name that people go watch that show, but everybody enjoys that show. But when you think about Chris Hemsworth and all the bombs he's had, yeah, he does all these Marvel movies, and he's like, he does streaming Netflix. He's like 50-50. But he's not the lead. Edward James Olmos is not the lead. And if he was the lead of the Mayans, I don't think people are going to tune in to see him. That's the thing. Met him twice. Nice guy. Absolutely nice. He did do Battlestar Galactica, but that I would say was an ensemble cast. So in an ensemble cast versus like a leading man, it's absolutely completely different. Um, so Edward James almost great guy though, sweetheart. I wish they would have gotten William Fickner on Sons of Anarchy. Oh, William Fickner, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're talking about William Fickner's one in the Dark Knight, I believe, right? I believe, right? He has that face to him. I wish they would have. But I care for Morbius. I don't. That's why I didn't go watch it. I had Chase go watch it, and he said it was terrible. It looks like, honestly, it looks like Ghost Rider, and I hated Ghost Rider. Did not like it. I think it's San Bernardino. You're right, Gary. It is San Bernardino. I'm pretty sure it is too. I'm pretty sure it's San Bernardino. Ron Pro and Tommy were supporting. We saw, well, yeah, of course, Charlie Hunnam was the lead. But if you go back, I think Clay had a lot of scenes in Sons of Anarchy. I just started to like winder down once it kind of really took off for Charlie Hunnam and Jax. Tommy too. Tommy at towards like he was getting more and more screen time too. You saw Tommy in Gotham. Don't forget. What are you talking about? That god awful Gotham show that I watched in the beginning. I was like, this is terrible. S.O.A was Ron Perlman, biggest outside of Hellboy. Hellboy, yeah, was very popular. I think he wants to do at least one more. He almost got killed because of American Me. Heard about that. Yep. Yes, Figner was in the Dark Knight. He was the Alex Mahone in Prison Break. I never saw Prison Break, but yeah, Figner, yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's been in a lot of stuff. So that was actually a callback when he did the Dark Knight. It was a I saw this. I think it was in another film that played similar to that scene, or it was like a similar. The bank was called like what? Because he, I forgot what it was. Just look on YouTube. But they it's an Easter egg. It's a homage, basically homage. I'm a big fan of cartoon Spider-Man from the 90s, and that's why I was excited about Morbius. All right, Gary, that's it. No more Spider-Man. Morbius is gone. It's done. It's made its 40 million. Ain't gonna make it anymore. So let's get back to the Mayans real quick. All right. So I mean, there's not too much more to talk about. I think we're all just ready to see the episode. I'm excited. I think I will get more excited when the time comes. If it's a 2 episode premiere, perfect. I think that's going to hold us off. You know, I just want the pacing to be better. And I just want them to focus on what needs to be focused. If they could do those two things, because I think the cast is doing a really good job. I don't think even with Emily, I don't think there was an actor really that did an absolute terrible job. Maybe Creeper a little bit. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna. He was barely in it. I'm not gonna shit on him. Um, I think, no, but I like. I was hoping he'd get more. I hope he gets. I hope once again the crew gets more shine. I hope that with them telling us there's an all-out war on not only the Civil War side but also this other war that's going to happen. I hope this happens. I don't want it teased. I don't want it left open towards the end of the season. I want it to happen. Make it happen, but do it in a smart, in a very clever, in a very appropriate, especially with the S.O.A members going against Mayans. Do it where I'm not questioning you, where I'm just sitting back and saying they did a hell of a good job. I think we're going to get a lot. I don't want to say a lot, but I think we're going to get some deaths in here. I think this is the season where you do start picking apart some of the members, maybe some of the beloved members. If you're introducing new characters like the Sophia character, please give her something to do. Please just don't be the love interest of Ezekiel. I don't think we need it this season, but if they're going to do it, I hope they have a plan for it. If you have to have that cartel storyline, make it interesting, make it balanced. So make it like, just because we have this war aspect, if you really got to, you're bringing us in, you got to make it count. You got to make it. It just can't be there on the wayside. Bring it in. There's a lot. There's so much stuff kind of all over the place, and I'm just kind of curious to see how they all handle it, how the writers handle it, how the showrunners handle it. How is this going to be done? How is this going to be better? Not only for last season, I want this to be the best season possible. And if it's not getting its ratings, well, damn it, at least it went down swinging. And at least it went down as like a freaking 9.5 out of 10 on IBMD, whatever. I want this season for all you guys to be so pumped for every episode. I want to be pumped for every episode. I want to have passion when I talk about the episode. I want this to be talked about. So if those ratings tank, I don't give a shit. If this is the best season they give us, and it's the creative season they give us, and it's everything we wanted, let's do it. I can't wait. Thank you guys for joining me, listening to me talk about Mayans. Like I said, will not spoiler reviews will not be on the premiere. It will be the next day once I watch it, and then you'll get your spoiler review. And then we will get prediction videos going. There might not be a cast. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on people's S.O.A Sandra schedule. See if we can talk about it. Once again, Taylor won't be joining us, but we all wish Taylor the best. Hopefully, her and her family are doing wonderful. Love you, Taylor. Love you, Sandra. So, I love you guys. Let's just, we're gonna call it right here because I need to take at least a nap so I can get ready for Moon Knight tonight. And if you guys want to join me, if you guys are Moon Knight, Gary, if you're watching Moon Knight, uh, come join me. I'll be streaming right after the episode on that one. So because they release those at midnight, and I got my energy drink ready, but I need my nap in. So thank you guys. I'm Danny Mankey, Daniel's son. Be sure to like the video; it would help a lot for this channel. Subscribe and check out my other videos. Oh, this is a pop culture channel, so there's more content, especially with a lot of the football, movies, pops, and I have a soda review coming up. So thank you guys. I'm Danny Mankey. That's soon. I'm out here. Till next time.